Now, hundreds of young entrepreneurs from more than 20 countries are in Washington this week, competing for the Global Student Entrepreneur Awards. The honors are presented by the Entrepreneurs Organization, a global business network of over 10,000 entrepreneurs in 48 countries. Nominees compete for the chance to win capital and prizes from sponsor organizations. This year, only 4 Africans are competing, and among them is Prince Joshua Oyeniyi from Nigeria. Prince, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, so you're a real prince?
That's yes, I'm a prince. Yeah. I started to say I'm a prince of God. And then, okay, my Yoruba name in Nigeria is Adewale. So transcribed to English, it means prince.
Okay. Now, this award is very different from many awards because it's actually an award given to students who are entrepreneurs at the same time.
You're right.
Now, tell me, where do you go to school and how did you end up being a business person while in school?
Okay, my story is pretty much simple but complicated. I am a student of the University of Lagos. I study mathematics and my finals. And basically, how I started is that I was inspired to go into this. I built a business around my passion because I come from a very less privileged family. I was born in a very poor area in Lagos. My father was a taxi driver who is now dead some 11 years ago. So coming from that background, nobody to take care of me, I just felt, what can I do? But I used to have a teacher back in high school that really inspired me. She told me, her name is Miss Loretta. She told me, said, you know what, I believe you can do this. I believe you can be the best student in this school. I believe you can make a difference. And so from that, I went on to be the best student in high school. And from there, I got to the University of Lagos. I started a business.
What kind of business is this?
Okay, I'm into the media. I'm a radio presenter in Lagos. I have a show on Unilag FM. It's called The Ambassadors Radio Show. And what I do basically is I interview people who have succeeded in any endeavor of life. I bring them and I use their stories to inspire people.
Okay, and you do this while you're still in school. Besides just interviewing people on radio, there's something else you do on the side.
Yeah. I'm actually diversifying into publishing, into printing, into public relations, advertisement. And so I'm doing all these, and everything is under the business name that I got registered with the Corporate Affairs in Nigeria. It's called Amborion Media Global Enterprises. So everything comes under the Ambassadors Radio Show, the publishing, the printing, the advertisement, everything comes under Amborion. And I'm the founder and the president of the company.
What are some of the challenges you have faced as you try to balance first being a student and also starting business?
People don't get to believe that some things are possible. I used to have somebody who was the head of the news magazine in Unilag, and he told me specifically, he said, you're wasting your time with all you're doing. I was, using my passion to create a difference in society. I was very concerned about making a difference, not just making money initially. But he said, you know what? Nobody's listening to you. You're writing for a particular reason, but nobody's listening. But I kept on. I kept doing it. And, I had to fight against, people doubting your abilities, people saying, you don't have the skills, you don't have, the money. And then fast forward 15 months after, a lot of things have changed. I believed in myself, and with God on my side, because I'm a Christian, and with a lot of prayers, God has made a lot of things possible within the short time.
Now, I'm really hoping you get this award, but whether you get it or not, what is the future for you?
Okay, well, I'm a very, quote unquote, a very crazy entrepreneur. I want to build in Africa the largest inspirational network of both radio and television stations. I want to be able to pose serious threats to media giants like BBC and CNN from Africa. I want to build Africa's own CNN and BBC. And so we're broadcasting on those radio stations and then to over 60 million people within the next 5 years. And then build my own online radio station. I have my own PR firm. And then with that, we can employ very, very many number of people. So I'm looking forward to changing lives, employing people, and making difference in society.
What you're saying is that you're going actually beyond the borders of Nigeria.
From Africa, changing the entire face of Africa to the rest of the world.
Okay. Try not to take my job, though, yeah?
Well, I will try not to, but I'm going to be a serious challenge for you.
Well, thanks a lot,
You're welcome.
Prince Joshua.
Yeah, thank you so much for having
me. Prince Joshua Oyeniyi from Nigeria is a nominee for the 2015 Global Student Entrepreneur Awards, and we wish him well.